Beta! Good, Beta. Harold sent me. Please, help. Thank you. Harold is alive, Beta. I will return him to you. But first, let's find out what Massmart is up to.
The next item for our consideration is the status of the environmental impact report regarding the Massmart development in the old ironworks complex. Buffy Sprinkle is here to address this issue. Miss Sprinkle, please come forward.
Please give us a moment, Madam Chair, while we set up our presentation.
No. Use the HDMI connection. Better resolution.
It only has VGA.
Why didn't you call ahead to see what they were using? We could have used one of our own.
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the committee. My name is Buffy Sprinkle. I am the Director of Public and Government Relations Region 6 at the company formerly known as Massmart.
Miss Sprinkle, formerly known as?
Madam Chair, this video, which will hopefully start playing any second, will explain everything.
Play it.
It's buffering.
Please hold a moment while our AV catches up.
Why didn't you put it on the laptop? You always put the file on the hard drive.
Here it comes.
Hi, Buffy. Hi, members of the City Council. Can you guess where I am? That's right here in Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
There's a reason we decided to open our new store in the quiet little community of Sarsaparilla. Fresh air, blue skies, wide open views. To service the community with high quality products at low prices. To provide jobs where they're most needed. But most of all, the reason we decided to open our newest store in Sarsaparilla, well, it's the people. People just like you. So thank you for allowing us to become your newest neighbor. You know, there's a tradition among the indigenous people of North America whereby you choose your own name. Of course, everyone is given a name at birth by their parents. But in this tradition, you choose your own name when you reach the cusp of adulthood. A name that communicates your unique role in the universe. When Jim and Connie Massa started Massmart 15 years ago, they gave it a simple name for a simple vision: to provide high-quality products at low prices. But after time, Massmart was more than just a place to buy your new tires, your next toothbrush, your eyeglasses, your state-of-the-art home security surveillance system. It became a world of its own. An ecosystem, if you will. And once Massmart crossed that threshold, it became time for us to choose a new name, a true name, a name that reflects Massmart's commitment to communities, to the people in those communities, and to the stewardship of public lands and this beautiful planet. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to present to you Green Mart.
Oh!
Look, a pool noodle.
So it is, Councilman.
I see margarita glasses with a little cactus.
I have a set of those too, Councilman, with the sombrero chip and dip.
Extraordinary.
Is that an asparagus steamer?
It is, yes, it is. Green Mart realizes that our greatest natural resource are our customers. And that's why we are dedicated to the air they breathe, the water they drink, and the unsullied views that they enjoy.
Oh, beautifully phrased, Miss Sprinkle. Councilman Landon, do you care for a closer look?
I have seen all I need to see, Madam Chair.
Very well. Do any of the other committee members have any questions for this witness? Seeing none, thank you, Miss Sprinkle, for your testimony and presentation. Do I have a motion?
Madam Chair, what is the status of the environmental report?
This isn't a press conference. If you wish to interview any of the committee members, kindly lie in wait and mug them in the hall upon adjournment, as is your wont.
Is there to be no discussion?
Is there a motion?
Councilman Landon.
Miss Black, is it? Do I need to have the sergeant remove you?
I move that we accept the environmental report and issue the permit.
Councilman Landon?
All right, Missy, let's go.
I second.
That is a proper motion. Miss Hunter, please call the roll.
What environmental report? There is no report. No report, no permit.
Councilman Burton.
Aye.
Burton, aye. Councilman Daly.
Aye.
Daly, aye. Councilwoman Evans.
I.
Evans, aye. Councilman Landon. Councilman Landon.
Aye.
Landon, aye. Madam Chair.
Aye. The motion passes 5-0. Ladies and gentlemen, let this be a happy reminder that sometimes common sense does prevail. I think that is the end of our business. This meeting is adjourned.
Sorry, man. Oh, hey, my kid's selling butter braids for volleyball again.
Put me down for a Bavarian cream. Bye, Randy. Councilman Landon, a word. Councilman, why the about face?
It's good for jobs. 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 Jobs.
Councilman!
Wouldn't you like to have an expense account again, Stevie?
When have I ever had an expense account?
Well, don't you want one? Aren't you tired of eating ramen? 25 years of ramen. That's gotta be getting old. Don't you want to try the gourmet burger? The brand name Post-its? The whole enchilada? You deserve it. There's no need to keep fighting. Look, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna text you a number, and I want you to take a look at it and tell me what you think. Okay? Here it comes. Think about it.
Go home.
Ms. Lincoln, you're here.
Go home, Black.
My deadline for part 1 of the Mass Mart story is tomorrow, and there have been some very strange developments.
There is no Mass Mart story. There is no Mass Mart.
How did you know that?
It's my job to know, blah, blah, blah. No Mass Mart, no story, no deadline. Go get drunk, Black.
What's going on, Miss Lincoln?
Miss Lincoln was my mother, who hated this goddamn business and paid for 2 semesters of mortuary science school before I flunked out. Sorry, Ma. You were right. Step away from the typewriter, Black, before I'm forced to make a real ass of myself. The paper. Thank you. Here. That'll get you a pitcher at Old Town Tavern. Go.
I don't like beer.
Then get yourself some goddamn chili cheese fries. Jesus, be creative. And Black, you're off for the rest of the week.
But
it's not up to me, any of this. If it were, I'd be a small-town mortician without a care in the world.
Bourbon with 1 sugar cube and water on the rocks, please.
No outside beverages, ma'am.
The day you provide palatable bitters is the day I no longer have to bring my own.
Tough day, Minnie?
You can say that again, Joe.
What gives?
The city council has finally proved once and for all they can be bought and sold like a magic cow. You should have heard Landon. It will create jobs. He sounded like a robot.
What did they vote for?
To let Massmart dump toxic chemicals in sarsaparilla willy-nilly.
What kind of toxic chemicals?
Rhizonium tetrachloride.
Rhizonium.
Tetrachloride. Apparently it has something to do with the new tire center they're opening.
No.
Now what?
Rhizonium tetrachloride has nothing to do with tires. It's used in the manufacture of nanoparticles.
Nanoparticles? Like in
Nanotechnology.
robots.
Yep.
And there is no tire center.
Can't speak to that.
What the heck are they up to?
Company like that, you want to find out what they're up to, you gotta go straight to the top, to the brains of the operation. Get yourself to local corporate offices.
Now? It's too dangerous.
Dangerous how?
Security? Surveillance?
That ain't danger, sister. Great basketball article, by the way.
Thanks.
You got a lot going for you, you know?
How so?
Fellow like me, I attract attention. Lady like you, people see you, they trust you. You can hide in plain sight.
Oh, sure, I can talk my way in anywhere. But I can't talk my way past motion-sensitive security systems.
Are you a patient person?
Not particularly.
I reckon you are. When you need to be. Like I said, you got a lot going for you. Patience. One step at a time.
Boy, am I glad to see you. I forgot my badge.
Never, ever let anyone you don't know into a secure area.
Sorry, we're not allowed to let unfamiliar people into our secure area. If you need access, please go to the reception area on the main floor and obtain an authorized visitor's badge.
Buenas noches, señora. Busco la estación y no conozco donde mi mapa está. Qué lástima, ¿no? Sí, es tut mir leid. Y yo quiero a trabajar y no puedo el puerto gefnet.
Yeah, sure.
Gracias. Yo quiero huevos mexicanos. Gracias, señora. Gracias.
House by Charles Dickens. Chapter 1. In Chancery. London. Michaelmas term lately over, and the Lord Chancellor sitting in Lincoln's Inn Hall. Implacable November weather. As much mud in the streets as if the waters had but newly retired from the face of the earth, and it would not be wonderful to meet a megalosaurus 40 feet long or so, waddling like an elephantine lizard up Holborn Hill. Smoke lowering down from chimney pots, making a soft black drizzle, with flakes of soot in it as big as full-grown snowflakes. Gone into mourning, one might imagine, for the death of the sun. Dogs, undistinguishable in mire, horses, scarcely better, splashed to their very blinkers. Foot passengers, jostling one another's umbrellas in a general infection of ill temper, and losing their foothold at street corners, where tens of thousands of other foot passengers have been slipping and sliding since the day broke, if this day ever broke, adding new deposits to the crust upon crust of mud, sticking at those points tenaciously to the pavement. Chapter 42. In Mr. Tulkinghorn's Chambers. From the verdant undulations and the spreading oaks of the Dedlock property, Mr. Tulkinghorn transfers himself to the stale heat and dust of London. His manner of coming and going between two places is one of his impenetrabilities. He walks into Cheyne Wold as if it were next door to his chambers, and returns to his chambers as if he had never been out of Lincoln's Inn.